What about the bowling from the opposition? Because we know that bowling has been the strength for Delhi. They made a little change today. Daniel Sams coming in place of Nokia. You could see it was it was a bit of rust for him, that no ball in the very first over. But otherwise, Tushar Deshpande, after that first over, was given another one, 20.5. And Stoinis came in at a time when pretty much things were running away. So I don't think they look at this bowling card and say it's our best outing. So things to think of for Delhi.
Yeah, 3 for 55 of their fifth and sixth bowlers is a lot of runs, And that's exactly what they've given away, between Tushar Deshpande and them. And I think that's what's unacceptable. The other problem is, if you see Akshar Patel's run, it's not that he's gone. He's gone for 27, which is actually really good. But even 27 is when there is no pressure on the opposition batsman. That means he had no opportunity to actually apply pressure on the batsman because the asking rate was so low that he couldn't restrict them in any way. So it's tough for them to bowl under those circumstances. I think the rest of Delhi did a good deal. I think their fifth bowler really let them down.
I think also with Akshar Patel, we were kind of tracking his speeds. Now, the one ball that he actually turned and gripped was, about 80 kilometre mark. Otherwise, he's up to 90. So I actually think he could have gambled a little bit more. They needed wickets. They needed to bowl out Punjab if they were going to win. But he was just kept firing in because they got so caught up with just dot balls, trying to build the pressure, knowing Punjab might falter. But if he was brave enough, he could have slowed it up, got a bit more purchase out of the pitch and enticed the batter to come out, leave their crease. And that may have created more opportunities. So that's probably the only difference I'd like to see with Akshar Patel.
No, I'd love to pick you up in the absolutely. The wicket that he got, Ashwin got of Chris Gayle, was because he dared to toss it up. You're absolutely right. The only time they got wickets was, and look, if the run rate is running away from you, the only thing you can do to stop it is take wickets. Dot balls don't work. Wickets work. Dot balls don't. So yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you.
Well, Ashwin versus Gayle, and in fact, even Akshar did it to KL Rahul. The first ball he bowled was fired a little quicker. Lovely cut from KL Rahul, and he thought, here goes, it's going to be another big Rahul innings. But he came back, held it back slightly. Rahul came down the pitch, and that was the end of that. They didn't quite take advantage of it. And as Lisa said, maybe a little bit of what Dhoni tried yesterday. Bowl out Hazelwood, bowl out Deepak Chahar, and see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they come back and the conversations. I mean, a lot of the franchises are putting all of their team discussions on Twitter. So I wonder if we're going to see Delhi's discussion. I have a feeling we won't because they didn't win. But I'd love to be a fly on the wall and to hear the coaching staff give their feedback on the match.